Oh, what a bridezilla, lol. Oh, that's just Keith. He's being a right old tart. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. Something is tickling my leg.
Is it a bee?
Well, that was fun. There's nothing quite like a jump scare to start a video, is there? No. Welcome back, my lovelies, to another episode of Bridezillas 2006, where we ask ourselves the question, are these brides just wanting a service they've paid for? Or are they the scum of the earth bridezillas, as the media will have you believe?
That would be correct.
Quite obviously, nobody knows. What we noticed here, collectively as a community and as a community, that in the last episode, we did in fact see the bridezillas not being bridezillas. They were just being brides, in which they have obviously paid for a service, and people are messing them about, bringing out, you know, stern conversations about work ethics. If you're paying for a service, what you should expect in return, yes. But everyone else around them was actually being the zilla. Everyone else around them. So much so, in fact, my lovelies, that I was utterly flabbergasted by the end of the episode. Talking about the episode, would you like a top comment?
Yes, yes, yes.
And that was by Grace Lovely 3838, and they say, how dare these brides want professional behaviour and a beautiful wedding when they are paying thousands of dollars for it. Could not agree more, Grace. Could not agree more. I do not think it is being a Karen or being a bridezilla or a difficult woman if you are asking for the service that you have paid for. I just do not think. I am forever, however, shocked at the entitlement of so-called professionals when they behave in a way as if it's like, oh my god, you've asked me to go above and beyond my role. It's like, no, they've just paid you for your role and you're not, you know, you're not doing it well. Now, I know everyone can have an off day, and I myself am one of these people of, I don't really like shouting at cashiers or shouting to make my thing heard. I don't really like taking issue with people who are just doing their jobs. But if you are doing a job and you are not doing it and I've paid you to do that job, then unfortunately we're going to have some strong words. And I don't like having to have strong words. Nobody wants to be a zilla, although I guess, actually, in the modern bridezillas that we've seen, quite often they do want to be a bit of a zilla, don't they? But I would hazard a guess and say that most rational, well-adjusted, nice adults don't actually want to be zillas about anything, because it's actually exhausting to be stressed, and it's so aging. With that being said, my lovelies, are you ready to time travel with me today? All the way back to 2006, season 2 of Bridezillas, although I've been led to believe that this is the most dramatic season of Bridezillas ever filmed. You know, yet to be seen, because I don't think they are. Each time we have one of these Bridezillas episodes, I become completely confused at the layout, the format, and understanding exactly why they are the way they are. We don't see an intro in these episodes, we just sort of see perpetual brides, 3 each episodes, perhaps getting married, perhaps not getting married, perhaps we'll see them further down the line getting married later. So make sure you're sitting comfortably, my lovelies. Grab yourself a beverage and pop your little hanger right into your zilla hole, or perhaps not so zilla hole, and let's watch another episode of Bridezillas 2006.
I think that goes in
The circle.
the square hole.
Did I have a piece of hair stuck to my lip that entire time? How frightful. Oh. Date.
19-year-old Adriana is a woman in love.
She's a
This
woman.
part-time piano teacher has been making beautiful music
Yeah,
with
press that one.
20-year-old Jason.
He's a really good
What
guy.
a dark
He has a
room.
good head on his shoulders. I don't think I'll have to worry my
We're
whole
gonna see
life.
some very 2006, aren't we? I mean, her styling is not particularly of the time, but that background, that textured terracotta, yellow ochre but make it pink tone of that wall, very of its time.
With him, he's someone that I can lean back on
After just
Back
3
on. Where's
dates,
that from?
Jason popped the
and
question.
support that he asked to marry me.
I'm like, let's get married. Let's just do it.
But
Oh.
the young couple have given themselves less than a month to plan their
They're in
wedding.
This
Woolworths.
whole planning a wedding,
Beat!
it's
Beat you
been
to
really
death.
stressful because try planning a wedding in 3 weeks.
Oh,
The
look at that
pressure
glossy
to
lip.
slap together a last-minute wedding has this child bride on the edge.
I'm not.
I'm sorry. Did that narrator just make a joke about child brides? I'm gonna have to listen to that again.
Has this child bride on the edge.
I'm not.
Child bride, chow bride, child bride. I do think it's not really appropriate to make jokes about child brides because there's no such thing as child brides. It's trafficking.
The nicest person right now. That is why we're arguing. I'm gonna plow you over if you get in my way.
Adriana.
Right, I can tell immediately that I'm going to have to pay attention to what she's saying because she has that kind of accent where the words can kind of get a bit confusing. There are a few accents in the UK that do this as well. Like sometimes if someone from Liverpool who has a really deep Liverpudlian accent is speaking, I have to really focus because my brain just isn't used to hearing that accent speak English or speak at all, actually. Right, let's listen to that again, everybody. Let's listen to that again.
Plow you over if you get in my way.
I will plow you over.
Once upon a time, she was a part dutiful daughter and part hopeless romantic. But now, she's all
got a tag in there.
Bridezilla.
Oh, is she, girl?
I'm
Is she?
tired. You see my eyes are bloodshot red? Look at this.
Dear, you don't get to. Oh, macro shot.
I want to go to bed. I'm crazy.
She is a bridezilla.
Is she, Brenda?
Yes, she can be a bitch sometimes,
Is she?
let me tell you.
How?
So far, nothing has gone Adriana's way.
Diamonds! That's
Too
not
much
nice.
beating. That's nasty.
Oh, we did meet her before, didn't we? Yes, she's the one who was like, I don't really like, why is my dress dirty? And we were like, what?
Though she found the perfect wedding dress, when she went to pick it up,
Yes.
she found it perfectly filthy.
Yes, which is not a Bridezilla moment.
Take forever to clean my dress. My dress is dirty, and it's gonna take forever to
Asking for a clean item of clothing when you're there to pick it up is not Bridezilla behaviour. Stop it. Sorry,
Just
since
a-
when can you just put shopping through the window?
I don't understand. I'm a simple woman.
American cars, I don't understand. How is this a trunk? Does not the back open? Why is the window opening? Also, we're absolutely not doing frunk.
With just a week left until her wedding day,
Just a
Adriana
week.
has a lot of things on her mind.
Right, does she?
And
Like
not all
wet
of
look
them
styling?
are good.
What's going through my head is a lot of anger. Well, I'm probably gonna snap more than likely.
Well, yeah, we've already seen.
I
Like, she's
probably
more
will
than
snap.
entitled.
Today,
If she's
the
got-
object of Adriana's rage is the local jeweler. The diamond in Adriana's engagement ring fell out, and to her, this is the crime of the century.
Yes.
I'm showing them.
If
like,
something is ill manufactured and she wasn't, I don't know, elbow deep telling if a cow is pregnant or not. Not that she would be, I don't know, she might. You don't know her. We don't know her yet. We don't know what she does. If there's a problem with manufacturing, then you have a right to take it back and go, excuse me, better or replace.
I'm showing them like that this is all fine and dandy. Obviously, they're just gonna take their dandy old time with it.
I agree.
You know what? How do you think I felt? I don't care how they feel. I don't give a crap.
They didn't do nothing. I mean,
They are jewelers. They're supposed to give me my ring with the prongs, and they're supposed to overlook it. That is why they're jewelers.
To you with that attitude?
I sure would.
What's the rule? You get more with sugar and honey than you do with vinegar.
Hey, honey.
Adriana's
Well, I will say, I think there is a way to approach a business and to approach people that are running a business when you have a complaint. I think there is absolutely something to be said about feeling the frustration or venting the frustration to your friends and family and then going to the place and being like, right, I'm going to talk about this in a classic business way. There is an issue with something. Let's fix it. That's much better than going in and being like,
I beat you to death, girl.
I've done it now. It's too bleeding late.
can't get very far if you just beat everyone to death. No.
mother has even more stern advice for her potty-mouthed daughter.
Don't swear. Don't swear. I've taught you not to swear.
Oh.
I know.
Ugly.
Are we listening to her
words
through
don't
those
come out
cups
of that
with a
beautiful
string?
mouth of yours.
Oh dear. Stress.
I don't care.
I must say, there is something about terminally delightful people who are like, no, don't swear, don't get angry, oh, why don't you calm down? Like, has anyone ever successfully calmed someone down by going, oh, have you tried calming down? You seem really, why don't you calm down? No, immediate house fire. Oh!
Seriously, you need to quit taking me. No, I cannot take it. I'm trying to tell you, I'm seriously, my stomach, I feel like it's horrible.
She's nervous about a 3-week away wedding, stressed out, nothing fits, everything's broken.
Really
We
good.
gotta make a list too today before you leave, Jason, of what songs we want.
What? See, the way that I would say a bridezilla behaves is if they were to look at their friends and family and be like, this is your fault because this has happened, when it's completely out of their control. Adriana here is not having a go at her mum, she's just venting her frustration. And sometimes you just need someone to listen. Not go,
I'll be quiet, I didn't even know.
okay, that's a bit much, yeah.
Why do you laugh?
Hey,
I'm funny.
take a chill pill.
No, because I snack in the snack.
Okay, after you get your ring taken care of, then you can become the nice person that you usually always are.
Yeah. So I'm upset. I don't feel good.
It's stress, isn't it? It's stress. I mean, I'm not excusing her behavior, but it does give a reason.
You keep telling me to be nice, but I sure wish you would be in my shoes.
Yeah, she wants someone on her side.
My damn face, man. Maybe I wouldn't have to be so damn mean to you if you would just freaking get off my back.
My back? Is that Wisconsin?
Love that.
You know, I haven't even had time to recollect with myself. No, I will swear.
That's a
That's
rather
how it
big
will be.
sentence for someone who's
I
18,
should have
isn't it? To reconnect with
freaking
myself.
everything done by now. I mean, there's 7 days until Jason and I are married. We should not have to be doing this. We should be able to spend time with each other instead of having to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's not. We don't get to see each other at all.
You got to remember that most people have a year to put a wedding like this together. You've had 3.5 weeks.
And you're saying that, but also still being like, calm down, after she's explaining the issues with the dress, ill-fitting, dirty.
This woman is dirty.
Stones come out of a very expensive ring. Like, where's the you're on my team? Am I being ludicrous here? Okay, I am so open for discussion in these videos because I can have the wrong take. Of course I can. I'm human. Ugh, as much as I hate to admit it. I can be wrong about things, and I'm happy to learn and understand that perhaps my way of viewing the world is not always the right way. How dare you? But am I being outrageous here by suggesting that all she really wants is someone to be on her side and be like, yeah, let's go in and talk to them. Let's take the energy down a step, though, and not immediately go in frustrated and angry, but be very firm about what you expect as a service that you've paid for. Is that wrong? Am I wrong? Am I the Delulu without the Salulu?
It appears so.
No, it is the children who are Delulu.
It's good to cry. Get it out
no,
of your
it's not.
system.
It's friggin' retarded. I hate
Oh, we're not using that word. No,
gets
it was a
everything out of
different
your
time.
system.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
It
does.
just
You can
makes
say
me
silly.
more
It was
mad.
silly.
This week's
Silly
gonna
of
go
me.
by so fast, and it may be.
Yeah,
a little-
that's my
What have they done
problem.
to this
It's
woman's
gonna go by so
audio?
fast.
Where is her
I'm
mic?
gonna get all this stuff in.
She just wants it to be done. Oh, fire and brimstone. Oh, yes.
Jada's a 31-year-old publicity consultant
Yes,
who's engaged to
Jada's
34-year-old
debacle
sales executive
with her
Julia.
husband saying, I've got an extra bridesman. What are they called? Groomsman. And she was like, why have you done this? And he was like, I'm not changing. It's your fault. Oh, look, aesthetics. The men in this show so far, problems. Also, the designer of her dresses that she paid for, not very good as well. Also, a man who was like, oh, hate it. Don't do all that. You're there as a professional.
We have the same ambitions, the same goals. We like the same things,
I
the
don't
same
think
lifestyle.
you do. I think
So
he's very
that
checked
we'll
out. Look at
have
that man.
kind of
Does not care what
camaraderie
you're saying.
and friendship for a very, very, very long time.
Their Cajun-themed wedding reflects Julius's laid-back sensibility.
I love New Orleans. It's take it easy, and hey, let's have a really good time.
But Jada is a by-the-book perfectionist.
Yeah, so then realistically, I don't think these people are well matched. If you have one person who is so laid back, don't really care, completely laid back. We've seen he's not, though, because as soon as she said, oh, do you mind if you ask someone to not be there so that we can have symmetry in this show, he immediately was like, no, we're not doing that. You sort it out. I don't want to hear any more about aesthetics. That does, to me, is not a laid-back, relaxed man. Sometimes I feel like these people are so used to describing themselves in a way that they don't realise that's not actually how they are. Quite unself-aware, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Whereas she is quite meticulous and wants things done to look nice, but, like, arguably, if you're going to have a big, showy wedding, that's the whole point. No, the whole point you go onto a TV show like this, the whole point you get extra budget, the whole point you have a big glamorous wedding is for the way it looks. The whole point. If you didn't want any of that, you'd have a small, committed, private, what's it called? Elopement? Is that what it's called? Nuptials. Or does that mean something else?
I don't want yes, I'll try. I want yes or no.
Jada's
Yes,
demanding
and
on
I
the
don't
best
think it's
of
obscene
days.
to say
But
yes
with
or
their
no.
wedding day approaching, the pressure is mounting.
Yes.
Now Jada, once
She's
a
on the
well-mannered
Dell.
professional, has instead become
This
a raging
saxophone in the
bridezilla.
background is doing too much.
What the hell?
I don't
I
think
would
she
skin him
is.
alive.
People commit to things and they're not able to do it, and you step up.
Can I see one without those tags on them, please?
When
This
Jada
designer
says
going
jump,
there.
her loved ones say,
They're not
"How
fitting.
high?"
And then
That designer has made dresses that don't fit, so she shouldn't have to pay.
hair, everyone's gonna be washed and finished for
It is a little
Saturday
bit much to
morning.
ask
I've given
your
everyone all the
bridesmaids
information
to
they need
change
to
their
carry out
hair,
their
like,
jobs. And if I
permanently.
end up having to carry out everyone's jobs, it's gonna me off.
And this high-strung bride-to-be doesn't want any excuses.
That's way different on the left side. I'm getting this job done.
Yes,
and
if
you're gonna
you-
work
but
with
if
me
you've
and
paid
you're
for
gonna
a
get it
custom
right.
dress
you
and
know,
it doesn't
I don't
fit.
have time for all that,
No problem.
girly crying stuff.
It's not
That man, her like husband-to-be, he is not a laid-back man. He is like checked out, 100%. The body language here, not good.
Girly crying stuff.
It's not that
It's
unbalanced.
unbalanced.
See? Right, here we are. Oh, is it wedding time? Da 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 da, purple girls on the game.
When
was
Jada
that
and
then?
Julius arrive for their meeting with their pastor, they look cool as cucumbers. Jada can even joke about the endless wedding preparations.
Oh yeah, every
What's the point
detail
of
is taken
including
care
actual-
of. There's nothing to do.
Right?
My smiles mask my tears. It's either smile or cry. That's just, how I function to cry.
Oh, has she had a silk
It's not
press
gonna help
since
you
the
get done
last
any
time we've
faster.
seen her?
But then Jada gets a nasty surprise.
Nasty.
Though she thinks her wedding program is set in stone,
Oh God, here we go.
Julius wants to add an unusual last-minute element.
Why?
We are jumping the broom.
He wants to jump in the room.
I cannot believe we're talking about this today. That has not come out of your mouth one time in all this planning.
You didn't, but we did say we were doing that.
That would come at the end, yes?
Yeah, but where's the broom? Jumping the broom is an African tradition where at the end of a ceremony, the new couple jump over a broom, and that kind of signifies that they're now officially married.
I
It
was going to
brought
say,
up-
isn't that like a pagan history as well? There's a certain pagan, I don't know exactly the name, but like religion, tradition, piece of culture in which you jump the broom. There are actually multiple different times that this is mentioned throughout history according to different cultures and various places around the world. Jumping the broom in England is often a reference to sham weddings. A sham, a wedding of doubtful legality. So the more you know. The plague. Interesting that it's also part of African culture. I wonder if that comes from specific spiritual-based religions, perhaps, then. If that's got like a root history. Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that. I feel like that's something you could add in. That's not like, I thought when he said jump in, I thought it was like he wants to leap from the ceiling or something obscene. I don't know. Don't know what I thought. Something like that.
Once, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, it's like, oh, it'd be cool to incorporate that. Yeah. Like, okay.
It is his
And then
wedding
that was
too.
it.
You don't want to jump the broom.
I'm not saying I'm gonna jump the broom. It's just a very last minute thing to just insert into
I
the
cannot
ceremony.
believe you not want to jump the broom.
Babe, when we're sitting there planning it for 2 weeks now, looking at this program and going over it over again.
It was already it was always understood.
No, it's not understood. That's something you put in the program.
Because this groom seems obsessed with the broom, Jada agrees.
That is a little bit of the face of like gaslighting though. People make this face at you when they're gaslighting you. Kind of like, I thought you knew. What? This is new information. I thought you knew. Very gaslighty. But at the same time, I feel like something along the lines of jumping the broom. It feels, I don't know a lot about it, but it feels like a small section that can be fit in. It doesn't feel like you're completely changing it. You're not like, oh, we need a different venue all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like it feels like something that could be incorporated. But yeah, I've seen people look at me the way he is looking at her, and I know that face. I've seen that face. It's like, you're gaslighting me. No, egged.
Then another conflict arises.
Oh God, here we
when and how to jump the broom.
Yes.
So would that happen before you're introduced as Mr. and Mrs. or?
Yes.
No. You make Chris the bride, you do all that first, and then you jump over the broom as you're walking out. That's the very last thing you do. You jump the broom,
But
and then you go
somebody
out.
that didn't talk about it, had no real knowledge of it, you seem to be an expert on jumping the broom now.
I know it's at the end. I know it's the very last thing that happened.
To Jada's shock, Julius delivers an unexpected ultimatum.
Unexpected item in backing. Please take your change.
I will not sign my name on any marriage certificate or anything unless that broom is jumped.
That's fine.
Okay. I don't care how we announce it. I don't care where it comes in. We could jump the broom at the beginning of the ceremony. The broom will be jumped. That's all to it. And I'm not budging on that.
But when it comes to the
That specific use of language doesn't sound like a laid-back man that's ready for anything, does it?
wedding vows, Jada draws her own line in the sand.
Oh, right,
Make
okay.
sure we skip over the obey.
I'm going through here and I'm just gonna put obey in all of them. No matter which one you pick.
The talk gets much more serious as the couple pores over their vow options.
I, Julius, do propose in my heart and mind to live with you, Jada, in a fashion consistent with God's design for marriage. That line in itself.
I like that one a lot.
I like that a lot.
Ooh, for me, giant red flag.
But finally, the weight of the moment overwhelms Jada, and she can no longer keep her emotions bottled up.
You know?
I mean, each to your own, but
Picking out the vows and just...
Like, that's a very loaded phrase, isn't it? Like, I'm not religious at all. I'm a staunch atheist, actually. I think we should separate political religion from personal religion and never have any government related to religion at all. That's just me. But the phrase along the lines of, like, explicitly stated as God's design for marriage makes me go like... Because you know what that means, don't you? That means obey me, the husband, do as I say, it's my house, my rules. It's never, I will provide my very last penny to you, my wife, who deserves it as per God's design. It's never that, is it? It's the same reason these men that claim they're alpha are like, oh, I want a woman, I'm an alpha man, I want a woman. It's like, well, alpha men should provide everything, give everything to their wives, and have absolutely nothing to do with running the house, running their bank accounts. They should just go to work and come home. The wife does everything else. They very quickly go like, no, I should have my own money and she should have her own money. It's like, no, if you want a traditional marriage, that goes two ways. You have to assume the role. Both of you.
Going over the order of the ceremony in such detail really brought it to life.
You'll be okay, John?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Do they want to get married?
I leave the car down here.
Do they want it? I'm not sure.
I'm fine. It's just, it's so real. Just reading the vows and I can visualize it. I can see it
now. Yes.
Before
Overwhelming.
It's just been preparation. You know, now I see it. I'm fine. Tears of joy.
We deserve
sure?
all of this.
Don't make me cry more. Come on.
Okay, little kiss. Right, okay, well that was swiftly moved past, wasn't it? I don't know, I'm not getting the strongest elegant vibe here, are you? I don't actually know if elegant is the word, but I'm gonna use it anyway. The plague. Alien abduction.
24-year-old hairstylist Antonella met her 25-year-old
Antonella,
fiancé
hello, girl.
Michael almost by chance.
We just went to his house and it was nothing big. It wasn't even really a date. It was just stupid. It was stupid. It was like kids, you know?
It wasn't love at first sight.
I never thought anything of Michael. It was just, okay, he's cool, whatever.
That's what you want to get married to, yeah. He's cool or whatever.
I seen him again at a bar with all of his friends, and I told my friend Sam, I'm like, oh, he looks pretty cute. And after that night, we just started, talking and hooking up more, and then...
Hooking up?
Here's where we are.
Why does no one ever talk about hooking down?
Are you that sort?
His birthday.
And then after we were done opening presents, we were like, I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna go to bed. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he got on his hands and knees, and he just asked me to marry him.
The young couple also has something else in common.
Oh.
They both come from large Italian families.
Oh, I thought they were going to be like, they've both slept with this man.
Family is always going to be there.
Friends are
You can pick your friends, you can't pick your family.
So to accommodate their supersized
don't have to
families,
talk to your family.
Antonella and Michael are spending $40,000 on their wedding. They've saved up enough money.
$40,000 back in 2006. That's enough to get you like 7 homes.
Bottoms up and the double laughs.
To pay for everything themselves.
Yes, we were very shocked at how expensive everything was.
Well, people told us it costs 30 grand, 35, depends what you want.
I was hearing like 25,
they're very
30.
Italian-American.
But
him
funding
especially.
this high-priced wedding has put a strain on this working-class couple.
No, if things don't go right, I will make sure I will do everything I have to
I'm
do.
sorry, but the idea that a working class couple back then could save 40 grand to spend on a single wedding day is wild. I don't think any working class person now could possibly save 40 grand for a wedding? Like, if you can save that amount of money, you are not working class. Granted, it was the narrator that said this and not them, so I do wonder if maybe it's a bit of like production magic, being like, oh, these working class women on the game.
Antonella, hardworking hairstylist,
On a
Italian
hairstyling
princess,
wage.
potential
40K.
bridezilla.
Bridezilla, girls.
Bitch, you're on my veil. The little just woke up a little while ago. I am the boss.
Sure, G.
Thanks. They want to be a bitch.
Why is
I
the
can
lighting
be a
so
bitch
terrible?
Just as well.
They're talking to us from in the cave.
Her sisters, Anna and Lena, have come from Italy. Antonella can't wait to see them.
She can't wait, girl. She's exploding with excitement.
My family is wild.
Wild
They like
ladies.
to have fun, like to drink and just be together and talk about old times.
That's very, I feel like Italian culture is all about family, all about cooking.
Because
I can imagine Italian American culture
Her brothers
is
and
even more
sisters
so.
are particularly fond of her.
I think she's getting away because she's spoiled, you know, because she's the youngest one, you know, and everybody spoil her, you know. That's why she get away, you know.
I'm happy for my sister, my little sister. She get married.
I am the middle Vanna, and she's my little
There's
sister.
quite a
and
big
we lost
age
my mother
difference
when she
between
was
all
really
these
little,
siblings.
so I'm like a mother idol, and I try to do anything I can for her.
Is
When
the
we're all
youngest the
together, no matter
favourite?
what happens, we're
Quite-
always
the youngest
having
can get
fun.
away with things
We're
that
always
the eldest
laughing
often
and
can't.
having a good time. We try to make the best out of everything that happens.
But another brother doesn't support Antonella's upcoming marriage.
They live together. They bought a house together. They've been together for 5-6 years. Everything is good. Why get married? I don't even understand love, and I'm 40 years old, so I don't know how these two kids are 21, 22, 23 years old, and they're in love. They're in love unbelievable. The day he told me that he was going to marry her, he goes, I said, why, Mike? Why? Are you retarded? He goes, Pete, I love her so much, I don't even know. I say, you're right, I don't know.
But when Antonella gets wind of her brother's remark, the pasta hits the fan.
I know. But I just don't want, because people don't know how my family is. I just don't want them to think that me and Mike are doing something wrong. Because you know what? It's no one's business what we do. We're paid for this wedding, and nobody should say anything of what we're doing. Plain and
Yeah, if you're that against this wedding, don't come. Bye. Everyone else will be busy that day, not you. What a horrible thing to say. Again, not a bridezilla.
Okay? Plain and simple. Right, I know. Okay, so I'm gonna because I'm done. I'm good. Yo. You take the camera off. They might think that I'm young.
Fiery lady.
That I'm young, but that's fine because you know what? Everybody pretty much got married when they were young. All my brothers and sisters, except for probably 2 of them. So it's not a big deal. And everyone's
Antonella wonders if her brother's dim view of marriage might be right.
always fucking drama somewhere in my life.
Already, this wedding is taking a toll.
I don't think she said that, did she? She didn't say, oh my god, I think he might be right after all. The narrator just fully put that in there for editing for no reason at all. I'm quite like anti-marriage in a way, simply because I don't really agree with a lot of the like religious history of marriage, especially of what we saw earlier, like God's idea for a perfect marriage. I'm not into it. It's not for me. I would never, like, phrase it in the way that guy did to his sister that he's meant to, like, be a mentor to. I would never look at my younger sister and be like,
what's going to do that for, you dumb fucking bitch? Good heavens.
I don't even have a younger sister, though, so there you go.
Wedding is taking a toll.
I mean, I'm going bald. I'm losing my hair over this wedding. I'm not even joking, you guys. Every day,
I think you might
clumps
need to
of
get
hair
your
fall
hormones
out.
checked, sis.
Clumps. And it's just from the stress. It's definitely from the stress.
I'll get your hormones checked just in case. Okay.
Adriana's wedding is in just 2 days.
It's Fruity World.
But the 19-year-old bride-to-be has a to-do list that just keeps getting longer.
That just won't quit.
Okay, I still gotta
She wants the bucket.
put all the little ribbons on the freaking bubbles.
Right, ribbons on
I
the
still
bubbles.
gotta decide
Very
who's
important
gonna sit
job.
at what tables. Lydia, Brenda Bonzer, Linnea. So I can put on the list.
Bradley
so I can get
Bonzer?
moving on to other things.
Birdley
You
Bonzer.
got 2 more people.
Look at the CRT.
What's your last name?
Going on the computer. A lost, forgotten art in the computer room. Going on the computer.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Already, Adriana's been on shopping sprees.
I bought this.
What's that? The Kama Sutra. Not on this
In case
good
we get
Christian
bored.
Chanel.
It's a Kama Sutra.
Purchased flowers.
I was actually kind of disappointed. The flowers were small. These ones are gonna have like stringy pearl.
and met with the wedding photographer.
Why are we here? You said
For
we're here.
that, and I'm gonna
Hello,
tell you what I'm
Brenda,
thanking
girl.
for. She's not too happy
Right, that's a
today.
very old
just so
wedding
much stuff to
portfolio
do.
with the gold band.
And in a short increment of
I used to go to a place called Olin Mills and have family portraits taken with the family, and they get presented to you in a brown leather-bound book with a gold stripe around them.
She's an old lady. I mean, look at her. She's old.
The ultimate glamour of the 80s and 90s.
Adriana would probably have more time for wedding preparations if she didn't spend so much of it having petty fights with her mother.
Are they
Today's
petty?
argument is over Adriana's do-it-yourself bouquet.
Right.
What's that for?
This is for my bouquet.
What?
All these things, that's ugly. And then some of these flowers. And then some of these. Right? All together. And then you wrap them up.
You're not gonna throw something. That's
Yes, I am.
no.
Too bad.
It's ugly.
I don't care what you think.
If you want these kind of flowers in your bouquet, you'll have to go
That's
there.
my backup bouquet.
Another sore spot for Adriana.
Sorry, Brenda, what the fuck's it got to do with you? If she wants to make her own bouquet, let her make her own bouquet for her own wedding. It is not a Bridezilla moment to want to do something for yourself at your wedding on your big day. What is a Bridezilla moment is your mum coming in and going, no. That's ugly, how dare you? Nothing to do with you, Brenda. Go and be a mumzilla elsewhere.
Another sore spot for Adriana is the dress her mother will wear to the wedding.
God, right.
Concerned.
It sounds like the mum's a bit like, it's all about me, actually.
So they're meeting a family friend to help them shop for something snazzy.
Snazzy?
Oh, damn.
That word in a while.
find Mama's
Probably since
dress.
2006.
Adriana wants her mother to look movie star glamorous.
I want her to wear something really elegant and flowing and long. And that's just gonna look flawless on her.
That's nice,
I like
elegant
this.
and flowy. What does she want to
No,
wear?
I like this. You want me to wear that? Go try it on.
Right here.
What is your mum? What does she want to wear?
Look at this. Here's some blue.
What does she want to wear?
Now look at that.
Though Adriana might like to wring her mother's neck.
Why?
It later dawns on her that soon she'll be leaving her mother's nest.
The nest.
Just sad. Because I have to leave my
That's
family.
Wisconsin, isn't it?
It sucks. I just been kind of holding that all back, I suppose. It just hit me today.
Aww. So she does have, like, this is the thing, isn't it? I think everyone would agree here. Parents can sometimes just be like, please stop talking to me and give me some space. I think sometimes they're just like that. What is it about being a parent that's like fussy? A fussy woman? Thank you, I can do it myself. I am an adult. Thank you. If I want your help, I'll ask for it. Oh, many people believe the ring finger contains the vein of love that leads directly to the heart. Is that true? Don't all veins lead to the heart? If they weren't connected to the heart in some way or another, they wouldn't be a vein. They'd be a scab. Silly. St. John's. Church. Jesus is here. He's watching you.
It's the night of her rehearsal dinner,
married.
and as usual, nothing is right in Adriana's world.
Me and Jason are both running late right now to go to the restaurant we're supposed to have our rehearsal dinner at.
Right.
I think I'm gonna feel very nervous sitting there at the dinner table, you know, and I'm not gonna be able to eat very much.
Right.
I feel pretty sick.
Yes.
Adriana has good reason to be a bundle of nerves.
Magdalena,
She's
go.
meeting Jason.
It's not Bridezilla to be like, I'm actually feeling a bit like nervous and a bit sickly for my rehearsal dinner and for also running late because I wanted to feel glamorous. Like, it's not Bridezilla. Bridezilla would be like to turn up 3 hours late, have everything cancelled and be like,
Why aren't you doing it for me, girl?
that's Bridezilla. I don't understand this show. When does it become about Bridezillas and not just about women getting services they've paid for?
Jason's family for the very first time.
Right, she's gonna meet the family,
Although
girls.
she's vowed to be on her best behavior, for this potty-mouthed bride-to-be, that might
Is
be
she
the challenge of a
potty-mouthed?
lifetime.
Potty mouth.
I swear a lot when I get like really frustrated. It's like,
I think
you
you'll
know,
probably
like, I
find
just need to
everyone
scream.
on the planet
I
swears a lot
maintain
when they get
lot of
frustrated.
my feelings, but I just like.
Would you call a man who was doing that in his business office? Would you be like, oh, what a Bridezilla, lol. Oh, that's just Keith. He's being a rat. Oh, tart. No, you wouldn't. I think I might. Well, maybe I would, Keith. You're a tart.
I'm serious, like, I can just one day explode. Bam.
Since
that's
Adriana is
giving, like,
as
edgy
punctual as
teenager.
she is
Well, she is a
polite,
teenager,
she
isn't
and
she?
Jason arrive
talks
late
like that.
to their own
I'm just really edgy. Don't want to get on my wrong side, girl. I'll block you on MySpace.
I'm just a little nervous because my family's a little crazy, but Jason says his
Crazy.
family's
Wacky
like
Carol.
mine, and I'm like, okay.
They are all here for your wedding, though.
To
so...
Adriana's relief, her future in-laws greet her warmly.
Okay.
And the two
well,
families
it would be weird
don't
if they
seem
turned
ready
up.
to...
Oh, gosh, that woman's like...
I hate her. She's disgusting.
I would find it very odd if, like, family members did turn up to your rehearsal dinner and were like, you're just the worst thing we've ever seen. Who does that? Mind you, that man earlier sounds like he might do that, mightn't he?
Yeah.
This is Magdalena. This is Fred Stefan.
But ever the bellyacher, Adriana soon finds something else to complain about. This time, she's upset because her mother doesn't look fancy enough.
I even got nails. And her nails are like red.
My mom
and
said that your mom got
I don't like the top.
a dress.
Yeah, it's like a dress, but it's not.
What?
No, it's the day before the wedding. I just want them to look their best, man. And then she got fake nails on. I wanted her to match us. You know, manicured. Mine looks fake, but they're real.
As Adriana's about to help herself...
Although, okay, that's a little bit more of what I would consider a bridezilla reaction to want to try and control what everyone else is wearing. Again, it is a wedding, and if you've got big showy weddings planned and you've planned the aesthetic to be matching colours and important, and then your mum comes and wears black, shiny black with red nails to a wedding, isn't there all, like, these people seem quite traditional. Isn't there something bad about wearing black to a wedding? Ironically, I've got a wedding this weekend, which is probably already gone by the time that this has gone up. I'll be wearing black to this wedding.
My wife is a transsexual Satan worshiper.
And I double-checked beforehand if I could, and they were like, please, we want you to. It would be weird if you didn't. But also, I'm sure that traditionally, isn't it like, don't wear black to a wedding because you've got gout. I am getting a little bit of that vibe here that's like, you know, we read quite often on things like entitled parents on Reddit, where it's like the mum is being a bit, it's all about me, actually. I'm going to wear a wedding dress on my daughter's wedding day so everyone can look at me. You know what I mean? Like there's that kind of vibe going on here a little bit. I don't think it's extreme, but I do think she's being a little bit opinionated, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's paying for a lot of it, though. And I feel like sometimes monetary value swings the way that people behave quite a lot. So could be that. We don't know where the money's coming from. We know a little bit's coming from their savings, but we haven't heard how much their wedding is going to be yet, have we? No. Oh, it's just a lot, isn't it, girls?
Yeah.
The buffet, it dawns on her that a full belly might mean a tubby bride.
I gotta be careful what I'm eating because I don't want to fit in my dress. It's gonna be hard having to go to the bathroom with the dress on.
At the dinner table, Adriana tries to regale her guests with exciting personal anecdotes.
Oh, I do hate
Just to my car and he's all like,
Something about buffets. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, again, to this, like, super size versus super skinny thing that we watch every now and then. The idea of just, like, lots of food in one place that's open in the air and just, like, everyone can just come and look at it. No, it's not for me. It's not for to give me my little plate. I'll be happy with that. Thank you.
You were walked in or stalked because it was right there. And he's all like, okay, like all mad about it, goes back, like sits in his car for a while, and then he speeds off. So.
But though her in-laws politely let Adriana have center stage, they seem less than riveted by her storytelling.
What happens if there's somebody that really
This is
needs
her
help?
wedding,
Why are you
though.
wasting your time coming by?
Sometimes they play a riff in this show that sounds like it's going to be a Britney Spears song, but then it isn't.
No rehearsal dinner is complete
Toast
without an embarrassing
to the
moment from one
baby.
of the parents. Tonight, Adriana's mother rises to the occasion.
Oh God, what's she going to do?
Oh my gosh, I got this dress on backwards.
Go bathroom. Go bathroom.
No, I'm gonna go eat. I don't care. I just was astonished that I did that.
My mom embarrassed me a little bit, you know, saying her dress is on backwards.
The evening wraps up with no further outbursts from her mother, but even after everyone has said
Oh,
goodnight...
it's called an outburst from her. Not called being a mumzilla. Not called, something's going wrong that she's complaining about. It's called an outburst.
Adriana is still fuming.
Why couldn't she just go to the bathroom and change it? She didn't have to tell everybody there.
That's true. It's very like, look at me, aren't I funny? Funny old mummy Brenda girl. Ooh, oh, that's
After a busy
very
day of
wedding.
updos, Antonella's hoping to squeeze in a little wedding planning. She and Michael were scheduled to meet their florist tonight.
Oh, Bebe.
I will call you when I'm done.
But she just found out that
The florist died.
Just called Mike to see if he was home because we're supposed to go meet the flower people, and he's at Hooters.
Yeah,
he was hungry.
He was at Hooters?
So he's at Hooters right now. So now we have to cancel this and go do it another day. I'll get him when he comes home. Definitely. Very pissed. Very, very pissed.
What are the men doing? What are the men doing? What are the men doing? Sorry, I've missed shopping for flowers for my upcoming wedding. I'm at Hooters.
Electric chair.
Well, you know what you can do? You can hoot a nanny off. I'm gonna have to get my Botox done. I'm frowning so much in this episode.
she's obsessed with it. Antonella is poised to pounce.
She's not a bridezilla.
What do you mean?
Gaslighting. Oh, look. Look at that body language.
You knew that we had to do this.
This is the only quality time I have is on the weekends. I work all day.
Well, yeah, I know that, but if you know we have something going, we have something going.
The groom's friends wisely take a seat in the living room.
Why are they here?
Out of
Leave. This
Antonella's
isn't about
striking
you.
distance.
What are you laughing about?
But Michael doesn't have the same luxury.
Would you be mad if I called, if you had somewhere to go, if you had something to do, and I called, or you call me and says, oh, I'll be home in a little bit?
You're making
You
a
were
big
at a
deal
strip
over
club.
just one day.
No, but would you be mad or no? I'm just trying to ask you a simple question. Would you be mad?
But I didn't go eat, so I'm here.
The bar is in hell.
No, I'm not nuts, because if we had to do something that was concerning you, and you called me and says, oh, where you at? And I says, oh, well, I'm gonna just go out with Karen and Jen for a while, and I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't even
Would you be
call,
mad?
just be out.
If you had plans to do something.
I forgot. I thought I can go hurry up and grab a bite to eat. I don't know how long.
You don't hurry up and go grab a bite to eat at Hooters.
Sure, Jan.
I'm sure the food is fine, but you're not at Hooters for the food, are you? Especially with your laddie mates, that's not going and grabbing a dinner fast, is it? Gaslighting. The men, gaslighting. Gas. Got so much gas, they might as well pop.
That was not erotic to everybody.
Like 3:30, that would have been fine.
I lost track of time.
I happened to lose track of time while staring at breasts.
Out of excuses, Michael plays the cold feet card.
Actually, I was thinking how I could take a run to Alaska to hide. I was getting cold feet, actually.
All right, bye then.
I can go somewhere.
Go to
fun,
Alaska.
like New
See ya.
York or
That's what I'm
Florida
telling
or something.
But that's what I'm telling you. You think I'm in Alaska. Can't be dumb like that and tell you where I'm going.
Hooters sucks anyway. You guys just go there and look f***ing tits. And they're all ugly that work there. They are.
I was even gonna go look at. I didn't want to look at. I ask you, show me yours.
I hope so.
Nice guy I am.
You are a nice guy.
You're not a nice guy. Trash. Absolute trash. Those are nice dresses.
Today,
however.
Jada's bridesmaids have called a top secret meeting.
Gosh,
and
this
Jada
episode.
doesn't know it.
Right, top secret meeting. Hello.
This is perfect.
The audio
This
is
is
gone.
where Jada's bridal shower will be held.
Oh, right,
and
in
her
this
best
dark
gal pals
room.
have something special in mind.
A bridal
It's the
shower.
whole theme of Breakfast at Tiffany's. And throughout the movie, in the 60s, martinis were the #1 thing.
To get into the right frame of mind, the girls decide to kick off their planning session with something cold and wet.
It's a fantastic
A slug.
bachelorette party. And
Right.
bridal shower.
Bachelorette party. Oh, I
Those
see.
warm
That's where
and
we
fuzzy feelings are soon to get the big chill.
Is this
bridesmaid Nikki ordered wine goblets instead of martini glasses?
Oh no.
And maid of honor Melissa is furious.
How are you going to put the jelly beans in this? What was it going to look like? No, I just want to know. What were you going to do?
Put the jelly beans in there, wrap it up
That
with the
is a
plastic.
rookie mistake, though. I understand why Jada is so frustrated with everyone, because as soon as she gives away the opportunity for someone to do something, they
put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
They royally fuck it up every time. If you're gonna have a big showy wedding for the aesthetic, then the aesthetics matter. And if you don't want a big aesthetic wedding, don't have one. But just don't get irate if you don't want one and your partner wants one, so you've agreed to have one, and then it's not working.
Oh!
We have now hit the first hitch in the road.
And so they can't make that work at all?
It just, honestly, if you walked into this party and you got that gift after everything that we're doing after that
jelly
invitation,
beans in a wine glass.
what would you think?
No.
That they're improvising.
That's not bijou.
That's
That's bogey.
We don't have room to up. This is do it right.
The decision is made to get replacement martini glasses. But what to put in those glasses fuels another debate.
So you want to do what with the jelly beans now, sir?
What do you
I
guys
think this would look better in the glass.
Okay, wait. Don't bust open those bags like that.
This stuff is not this hard, girls. There's too much intelligence at this table that we can get this done in a very reasonable amount of time.
If the other bridesmaids are offended by Melissa's tone of voice,
oh dear,
Melissa just doesn't care.
It's not about how it reflects on me, because I don't really give a crap. I'm not from Chicago. I don't know any of these people other than Jada. It's really not the point.
But the worst argument is yet to come.
Oh God, here we
This
go.
time, it's over gift bags.
Gift bags?
The gift bag.
Oh, you got the gift bags?
No, I thought you got the gift bags.
These things. No, that's not what this is for. It was to... There was no gift bag, period. It was either to do it, to wrap it in a...
Okay, boys and girls, no, we're totally not on the same page.
It's like we're watching stable women have to deal with the most unstable people around them. That's what this show should be called. My unstable friends and family.
It's not very catchy.
Jada steps out of her car and into her bridal shower.
All right.
Her bridesmaids have kept the theme of the party a secret. So
Yes, breakfast
Jada
at Tiffany's,
has
so you've got that,
no
like,
idea
aqua
what to
tone.
expect.
Martini glasses. Hello, Jada! Oh, let me get my flip phone out. Motorola Razr Ho.
My favorite movie is Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's been my favorite movie since college. A few of the girls knew that, and they picked the theme, and they carried it out throughout the shower from having me pick out the outfit
She is
without telling
dressed-
me what the thing was about.
She is
And
dressed
my sister
correct,
made sure
though,
had
so I
the
wonder
right
how much she
jewelry,
might have
because I
known.
was trying to decide at home what to wear. She said, oh, I've got something for you to wear. And to make sure I fit the thing. I love everything. I
So
love
there
it.
was
I
some
love it. I
pernickety.
love it.
Oh, very good.
I love it.
Planning.
You guys.
Oh, she's happy.
I
Oh, isn't
love
it
you
nice?
guys. Oh my God.
Ah.
You know how I love the movie.
How more Audrey Hepburn could you be?
Then Jada tears into her gifts, which range from practical
A kettle. To a nice plate.
to personal.
Oh dear. A lingerie.
The mood couldn't be any more
Negligee?
joyous. But when
One
the drinks
step
start to
away.
flow,
Negligee?
tongues start to get sharp.
I might be inebriated, but I am Jada. Girl tonight.
Jada's bridesmaid, Nikki, has issues with Melissa.
Oh,
and
God.
she's not afraid to express them.
Oh God. She's too drunk.
And she got on my nerves, and I was like 2 seconds from strangling her.
But it's because you fucked up.
As the drinks were served,
No
things got a little
accountability.
more comfortable.
That's what this show should be called.
It went in a
No
whole nother
accountability.
direction.
It started last night with the martini glasses.
Yes, well you did fuck that up.
I ordered the wrong glasses.
Yep.
So it's my fault.
Yep.
I didn't tell anybody that.
You didn't tell anyone, and so they were like, "You've
But
made a
Nikki
mistake," and you're
thinks
like,
her honest
"No."
mistake is no excuse for Melissa's arrogance.
From London. From New York. She's from New York, Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Holla. She's from Holla. She's from Brooklyn.
This is bullying. You're bullying this
Ordered me
woman.
around, and I had to take it because she the maid of honor. I had to take it, even though I've been knowing Jada longer. I had to take it. She was like, go here, go there, go there, go there, and don't stay too long, and this and that, and this and that, and this is how I want it.
However, Melissa believes her pushiness was completely justified.
I agree.
know in my
I don't
heart
think she was
that if
pushy
there
at all.
was-
She just wanted a result. And everyone around her was unable to produce that. So, again, this woman's also not a maid of honor-zilla. No, she just wants it done. I might, but I'm gonna.
Somebody at the helm that just kind of pushed them to stay on,
captain.
timeline. Things probably would have been a lot more crazy. Well, let me just say this. For those who aren't married yet, we got to be ready. And I got to find me a Mr. Right.
I think he needs a glass of water and let us sit down. Stop yelling at paper plates.
Had enough of this. It's time to go on to the next phase. So let's cut it.
I know why
Who's
she
that
did it.
woman?
It was
She
all about
could
Jada. That's
do
why
the
I did it.
job.
It was
Who
all
is
about
she?
Jada.
No,
While
stop
Nikki's
it.
trying to talk to
Let's move
Jada,
on.
Jada's trying to talk to Julius.
Julius, no, there are people that need to have their drinks cut off. I'm fine. I've had a glass of champagne. One glass. I've been too busy talking to everybody. Jada?
Why does he care?
This is on you, Jada.
At her bridal shower, why does he care about how much she's drunk? She doesn't strike me as a person who becomes insufferable. I'm getting more and more red flags from that man. Oh, she's very, very merry.
I need you to not be in control for 5 minutes of your life. 5 minutes of your life.
I do agree. Let go a little bit. A bit fun.
It shouldn't be Bridezilla, it should be Bridesmaidzilla.
It's the day Adriana's been waiting for her entire life.
Oh, is it her
Or
wedding
at least
day?
for the
Is
month
this
since
the
she's
one
met
we're
her
seeing today?
fiance.
Okay, come on then,
It's
girlie.
Adriana's wedding day.
All right, yes.
But if she thinks she can kiss her problems goodbye,
Was that
she
straightener
better
doing
think
anything?
again.
Adidas
Release
though.
anger.
Adidas.
I know it's real Jason in his eyes. We swear. What is that? No, that.
Beat. She accosting the
This
cameraman.
crown was my great grandma's.
Oh!
Been damaged by far. Oh, man.
At the beauty salon, Adriana immediately encounters.
Did the camera guy then just damage her tiara? Her heirloom tiara? And we're having that framed as, oh, she's got a problem again, ain't she? I'd be an absolute zilla in that moment. I would be like, your insurance is paying for something of value like this, bitch.
Her tiara, a family heirloom, is falling apart.
I dropped onto the floor. What happened? Broke. Where? Don't pull it out. Where? Right here. It better stay in place in my hair, otherwise I'm gonna be I won't even walk down the aisle until I get a crown.
Finally, it's Adriana's turn to get a makeover as she undergoes the transformation from temperamental teen to blushing bride.
Like the finishing touch, yeah.
The veil, crossing the veil.
You don't like it?
So I guess I'll wear it. We'll wear it.
Then it's off to the church, but not before Adriana shares a startling prediction about her honeymoon.
You know there ain't gonna be no damn sex tonight. It's gonna be sleeping. I ain't getting laid.
Once she's at the
Wow,
church, it's time for
okay.
Adriana to slip into her wedding dress. But she's about to learn the hard way that no bride just slips into her wedding dress.
Okay, no, we can do this. Just hurry up.
Okay, let's put your dress on.
Wait, reverse. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Just hold still, okay?
This is horrible.
Can you breathe?
What is happening?
What is that? It's the end of.
Though she's managed to get stuffed into her bridal gown, Adriana's
What
problems.
horrible things they manage to get stuffed. These narrators, they need to be stopped. We need to form a union against narrators. What are we going to call it? Women against narrators. WAN.
Are just beginning. After a closer look, she's decided she hates her homemade wedding bouquets. So Adriana turns to her grandmother for help.
Mummy's right after all. Last thing you want is a
But
mum
even
like that to be right.
grandmothers can't make miracles.
That's gonna be hard, Edie. They got that all tied up in there. Oh, it's all taped up in there. Yeah, I thought it looked pretty.
I think it is pretty. It's not
all
the worst. It's
taped
very
up in
of its
there.
time, multicolored.
Sorry, Grandma, don't worry about it. Thank you. Those are the ugliest bouquets I ever saw.
But the bouquets have pushed Adriana over the edge.
Those bouquets are so ugly. They're so ugly.
She's just stressed. I don't think she's being a zilla. She's just stressed that it's not turning out the way that she wanted. Which is frustrating because, you know, these things cost money, time, effort. You're on TV. You've got people around you going, calm down, shut up. We're seeing a very raw human emotion here, and it's perfectly fine to have raw human emotions. Why do I get worked up about these shows from 20 years ago? Why? A young girl might have seen that moment and been like, okay, I can never, ever, ever express my disappointment with something because people around me will go, yeah, but you are a Zilla, aren't you? And those kinds of things follow you forever. So no, it's fine to express your disappointment with something. If something's not matching up to your expectation, it is fine to express that disappointment. I mean, don't bully everyone around you, don't scream and shout at them. But she wasn't doing that at all. She said, it's fine, thank you, Grandma. She removed herself from the situation and she let her emotions out. That's a very safe or sustainable way of dealing with emotion. But we're being led to believe that she's committed some sort of crime.
When Jason shows up, he hears all about the bouquet brouhaha.
What? She didn't like her flowers.
Are you serious?
She's been crying over them.
What's wrong with them?
She said they look like the Amazon. They're ugly.
Amazon? It's clearly frustrating. Where's the words of encouragement? Where's the encouragement? Where's the love? Oh, God. Not... Oh, actually, that was her wedding dress. I was going to be like, no, not the whole... Oh, she snapped him up. Marry people you love. I hate this boomer mindset of, I hate my wife. Right, what's this? Faxzilla. Wedding bouquets were originally made of strong herbs to frighten away evil spirits. And that's because all tradition based in current modern-day religion is based on paganism, isn't it? Yes. Stolen and not the German shortbread. Check it out. Oh, supermarket gape.
It's Adriana's big
right,
day.
Here we go.
The guests have assembled. The preacher is ready.
Yes.
And the moment has arrived.
Yes.
It's time for Adriana to walk down the aisle.
Ooh,
but the bride is having second thoughts.
I'm gonna wait. Well, how long do you want to wait? Give me a few more seconds.
Adriana's last-minute hesitation comes as no surprise to her groom.
Shouldn't brides always be like a
chance that she gets cold feet?
Like fashionably late?
She's down in ball, and I know her. She's ball. I mean, she's like, I don't want to do this. I bet you anything that she's downstairs going, I don't want to do this.
I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm really scared. It's like your whole life before your eyes.
Yeah, where's the reassurance? Where's a best friend coming in and going,
As the minutes
you've got
tick
this.
by with no
Come on,
sign
girlie.
of Adriana, Jason begins to worry.
Wow.
Is she getting cold feet?
Yeah.
Fearing he might be dealing with a runaway bride, Jason distracts himself by practicing his greeting for the receiving line.
Hi, I'm Jason. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Betty's kitchen.
I'm Jason.
Meanwhile, the bride is having a full-blown meltdown.
Are we starting here right now? Do we have to?
Don't cry.
Oh, I'm missing my makeup.
Does she want to get married?
Barf.
Does she really want this? Is this her soul crying out for a last-minute moment?
I can't. You can't what? I can't do this. I can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can.
But then, as if by magic, Adriana's father appears by her side to comfort his terrified daughter.
Don't cry. Shh. Stop. Stop crying.
Don't be
You're gonna ruin all your stuff here. You're all right. What are you crying about?
Because I'm nervous. Because I'm scared. Because we're gonna get married.
And that's it. Big deal. Life goes on, girl. You're starting all new life now.
The pep talk
just
seems
said
to
she's
work.
scared. Don't be like,
And
where are you?
moments
A
later,
whole new woman.
Adriana's ready to finally walk down the aisle.
Right, so she needed a moment, and no one gave her that. Oh, Bridezillas, yeah, look how awful. I must admit, I don't think the flowers fit with the vibe, but
will she make it all the way to the end?
It's a nice dress, actually. She picked a lovely dress in the end.
Wait. I'm so nervous.
Strong lady, head up high.
I swear my
Does she
heart
want
must have
this?
been like 1,000 pounding beats, and it was crazy. I thought I was gonna faint.
Does she want this?
We are happy to welcome all of you to this service in
really? I don't
God's
think
house
I am.
today as we celebrate the marriage of Adriana and
that
Jason.
parrot, apparently?
Jason, will you have this woman to be your wedded wife?
Young,
I will.
aren't
Adriana,
like
will you
Jennifer
have this
Aniston,
man to be your wedded husband?
Right, does she?
I will.
Join your right
Goodness me,
hands, please.
No, I'm a lesbian.
I pronounce them husband and wife, and you may kiss the bride.
As soon as we walked down that aisle, oh, what a relief. I can't believe everything, all that work just for that. And I was like, oh my God. It was just such a relief. I was happy.
Now, the bride, who was ready to bolt, is instead ready to party.
Oh, party. She's crazy. Crazy Adriana and her party's a party girl. Oh, dear.
She has the man of her dreams
Does
and
she?
the wedding she's always wanted.
Does she? Oh, dear. I might need an adult.
But even Adriana admits that it doesn't get much better than this.
The day's over. I'm so in love with this guy, and I can't wait to start my life.
I don't think she quite said it can't get better than this, did she? Right, well, I've got some thoughts about all that. First of all, what absolutely batshit bonkers show is this? Again, this should not be called Bridezillas. This should be called No One Around Me Takes Any Accountability for the Mistakes They've Made. Right, let's talk about Jada's wedding. I'm so glad her maid of honor is from New York and could come in and be like, right, well, we need this, 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 and this done. Because apparently her friends were like,
What's the martini glass? I got wine glasses.
and then took no accountability. She wasn't like, oops, I've made a mistake. Sorry, I've never done this before. Blah, blah, blah. She didn't check with anyone. Didn't do any of all that. She then just got drunk at a party and was like, yo, you're the problem. Yo. I'm glad that the maid of honor was just like, ha, 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 ha. Took it in her stride. Clearly has dealt with people like this before. Secondly, I want to talk about the gaslighting in this episode. Gaslighting. Gaslighting. I feel like we've seen so much just in here on this day. I have been with someone who was gaslighty and deeply unpleasant, and I can spot the look from a mile away, my lovelies. Spot the look from a mile away. We had gaslighting with jumping the broom, and we had gaslighting with Hooters. Two separate marriages, problems. And at the end there, when we saw Adriana crying, I just felt like, where was the bestie? Where was the someone to be like, you've got this, let them out, let me hold a tissue to your face, lean forward, cry this way so you're not destroying your makeup? Where was the reassurance? Just her dad came in at the end and was like,
I'll be alright. Yeah, you'll be fine. What are you crying for, you silly old bitch?
most of the time, they're not the most emotionally in tune, especially back in this day and age. I don't think they would have been mostly emotionally available in that way or another. But my loves, let me know what you think about what we've seen today, because again, I don't think these Bridezillas have done anything wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box below. Bonkers. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen right here. Yes, you can. Today's Instagram shout out goes to Chanson Noir. Thank you so much for following me over on Instagram, you stunning woman on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Instagram shout out, make sure you go and follow me over on Instagram. It is xxluxeria. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orkos Samoji, Ariadia X, Becky Johnson, Beebles32, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Eric Castillo, Finch Dunham, Jen Martin, Jenny Wood, Caitlin Wright, Larissa Says Relax, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Novembrix, Paolo Rivera, Sky Dorim, Steph Utek, Taylor Martin, and Vicky Walsh. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm gonna leave on the note of, if you make a general mistake, make everyone happier and just say, oh, I'm really sorry, that's my fault. I'm so sorry. Let me fix it for you. And with that, my loves, I'll see you in the next one.